Hey guys, the latest ScentClub kit has dropped. It's kit number 20. ScentClub kit number 20 is out, and I'm so happy and grateful for the fragrances that are featured in this latest kit. In fact, one of the fragrances I've been wanting to add or feature in a kit for a long time. In fact, I've wanted this fragrance in a kit since when I first started doing these ScentClub kits. I'm talking about Chypre Mousse from the house of ORIZA LEGRAND, and it is in our latest kit, but we also have the latest from the house of Nuit, Nomade, one of my favorite French houses. It's Bleached Extrait. This is an Extrait de Parfum fragrance, and it's an awesome one, and I was so grateful to be able to get that fragrance in the latest kit as well. And finally, a new fragrance, sort of newish fragrance from a new Korean house, South Korean house called Le Persona, and we have Whispering Kiss. And this has been a pretty popular offering. In fact, Le Persona was at ScentFest recently, and I heard they sold out of their fragrances because it's been so popular. So 3 new fragrances in the latest ScentClub kit. I'll show you the image of the fragrances here, as you can see right here. And these are in the latest ScentClub kit, and I'm so happy that we've done 20 of these now. This is the 20th kit. We started in, I think, early summer in 2022. And it's midsummer 2026, and we've been doing these, and we're at number 20. So let me tell you about the fragrances in case you haven't experienced these, and you're going to want to know to find out what's in the kit. First off is, like I said, ORIZA LEGRAND's Chypre Mousse. This is it right here. This has been a favorite fragrance of mine. I've featured it countless times in various videos. The first time I bought a bottle was in a little store in Paris called Marie Antoinette. It's still a perfume shop in existence, but for some reason I couldn't find their actual store, and I was at Marie Antoinette and I bought that, and I also bought Rêve d'Océan. But this is a Chypre style fragrance, and the brand itself is a resurrected classic house. So the fragrance was actually originally in production in 1914, and they recreated it in 2013, almost 100 years later. And it is in our latest kit. The brand actually was founded in 1720. So this is a fragrance I would categorize as a Chypre, green, earthy, woody, spicy, but super green-leaning Chypre. And also, I would actually categorize this in maybe slightly vegetal-leaning because it has a kind of a very mushroomy effect happening here. But it's an amazing scent. It's super green, very earthy. The soiliness comes through, but there's fennel here, there's mint, there's oak moss, galbanum, Angelica, there's fern notes, vetiver, and pine needles. Oh man, it's so good. It is super awesome. The moss is super prominent in this, but again, thinking of sort of a dry but damp kind of a forest floor, the idea here with this. And it's a fantastic offering, super amazing. One of the best fragrances in my catalog of, fragrances, in my library of fragrances. I absolutely love it. And super grateful that this fragrance is featured in the latest ScentClub kit, guys. If it might not be a very conventional fragrance, but if you have an open palate, definitely check this out because, I mean, if you're not used to some more niche-leaning offerings in the world of fragrances, don't give up on this one. It's an amazing scent. I consider it one of my favorite fragrances, and I'm so grateful that we were able to feature it here with the collaboration of the brand ORIZA LEGRAND. So we recently also featured one of their latest extracts in a mystery box, and again, I'm very happy this Chypre Mousse is in our latest ScentClub kit number 20. Let me know if you have experience with it. Let me know if you've already bought your ScentClub kit number 20. Add a comment below. So one of my favorite French fragrance houses, in fact, I've rated them as my favorite top 20 favorite niche French houses, probably post 2015-ish, somewhere around there. You can catch that video, go find out. I've ranked all the fragrance houses or niche fragrance houses. Maybe there's a designer in there as well, but mostly niche houses post 2015. And I've ranked Nuit Nomade as a favorite of mine, followed by Les Eaux Primordiales. But they have a new fragrance, and this came out of left field. I wasn't even aware that they were making an extract version of Sun Bleached. And Sun Bleached is a floral, musky, clean fragrance. And what they've done with the extract here is intensified it, and it's become so awesome, so great. And it features a very modern tuberose, clean, creamy tuberose. But this has also got like musky notes. Ambrette is the note right here. It's got ambrette butter. It's a very creamy offering, I have to say. There's also a linen accord that they've created, and it has a resinous ambery base of myrrh, but super clean, really, really awesome. Imagine just getting into a brand new hotel bed that's been, made up with clean linens and things like that. But you pick up the tuberose, it's there, but it doesn't jump out at you. It's mixed right with the other notes in here, like the ambrette butter. And ambrette is a musky note. It's a natural musky note. It's from a plant, and the actual ingredient kind of puts out like kind of slightly fruity, pear-like notes, sometimes going boozy, but also it creates a powderiness. Usually you see ambrette with iris quite a bit because it works together really nicely, and it brings out its powderiness. In fact, you can sometimes see it with Angelica as well. But here, it's such an amazing scent. It's very clean. It comes off very soapy, but also buttery creamy. And I think that's kind of why I feel like it comes off kind of soapy, because soap, when you're, lathering with your soap, it's kind of creamy, buttery, and it acts a bit like that, but super clean and an awesome scent from the house. Really, this is their latest extract, and we recently featured the previous extract from Nuit Nomade as well, and that fragrance is a Chemin d'Amande. It's the almond one, but this is night and day different. That one leans kind of a nutty gourmand. This is a very clean, musky, powdery, but creamy, soapy fragrance. Awesome scent to be able to feature here in the ScentClub kit. I'm so grateful to be able to feature it. And it's also an extrait de parfum. So these fragrances cost a lot of money when they're highly concentrated like this. So you have access to it here in the latest ScentClub kit, number 20. So let me know if you've already sampled Sun Bleached Extrait. Were you guys anticipating this Extrait? And I personally don't think the original is that popular. There's another one, similar fragrance. I'm forgetting the name of the other similar fragrance. I thought that would come as a extract before this, but this is the one they came with, and perhaps they felt confident that it was really great. And I do believe it's a really great flanker of the original. So that is in the latest ScentClub kit number 20. Please check it out. It is out there right now. I have it linked in the info box. Real quickly also, I want to let you know the other fragrance I was thinking that would come before Sun Bleached Extrait is Nothing But Sea and Sky. But no, this is the original Sun Bleached right here. Let me tell you a little bit about the original in comparison to the new extract. Obviously, the extract is much stronger. No, I do see elements of the original there in the new one, but it's much more potent, and I feel like the tuberose is a bit more amped up. Musky notes is also pretty amped up, and it's a bit creamier, I think. This doesn't act creamy. This is much more fresher, because obviously we're dealing with concentration differences, but super awesome. The extract is amazing. Love it. I love that creaminess and also the butteriness of that ambrette, but also I get a creamy buttery effect from tuberose as well. So that's definitely prominent in the new Sun Bleached Extrait, which is in the latest ScentClub kit. And last but not least, this is a brand new surprise. I shouldn't say brand new. I think the fragrance has been around since last year. I discovered this last year at Pitti Fragranza in Florence, which I'm headed to here in a couple of, I should say probably around 6 weeks. But this is a brand called Le Persona. And if you came to ScentFest SF, you would have met the brand. They sold out of a lot of their fragrances, including this. And this has been a very popular fragrance. This is it's a kind of gourmand, but not like gourmand like you would expect like cakes and cookies and creamy vanilla and things like that. The red bean note, there's a red bean note in this that is pretty standout. It's also very spicy and boozy, and that's kind of what I like about it. It also has great longevity, which is super awesome. So this fragrance is from last year. The Sun Bleached extract is from this year, and it just came out within a month ago. And then, of course, the Chypre Mousse dates back to the early 1900s, but it was brought back in 2013. But this is awesome, this Whispering Kiss. It's spicy, boozy, but also behind the scenes, the immortelle is quite prominent. Gives you slight brown sugary caramelized effect, all at the same time having that dry autumn-like leafy experience in there. But it gets to become ambery, vanillic. There's patchouli, which is awesome. It adds a sexy layer to the fragrance, and woods and spices. Really nicely done by perfumer Elias Hermanides over at Firmenich. This is a very popular. I think you guys should check it out if you haven't yet, and get your nose on it, because it has what's the word I'm thinking of? It has familiarity with it a little bit, but I wouldn't say it reminds me of another fragrance I've smelled. Some of the notes and the way it's created, there are familiar stylings to it, which is what I liked. I like also that there is a creamy layer in here as well, which I do pick up. Something in here is creating that, and I think it's the red beans that are in here. Is it like a red bean paste situation? I don't know. I've had some Asian dishes that have featured red beans, and the smell of the red beans in this is pretty authentic. But it's fantastic. If you like boozy notes, you have to try this. If you like vanillic notes, you have to try this. I think it's a crowd pleaser. Really lovely scent. So we're really grateful to have La Persona and Whispering Kiss in our Scent Club kit. And as you can see, I have been wearing this quite a bit. I love the way it smells. It smells fantastic. And on my skin also, it smells great. And when I'm putting these Scent Club kits together, I test them out, wear them, and enjoy them, and ask the brands to feature them. Sometimes it's an instant love. Sometimes it grows on me. Like Chypre Mousse, I really love it. I've been wanting it in the kit. Finally have it. I'm so grateful to be able to get it. Sun Bleach was instant. Like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I know the original. I've worn it quite a bit, as you can see. And when I smelled the new extract, I was like, Jesus, they've really outdone themselves with the intensity and the update of the original. And then with the La Persona, it grew on me so much. It became such a favorite of mine, and the more I wear it, the more addicting it becomes. So that is why I end up picking fragrances in these kits. But anyway, the kit has dropped. It's available now. Get yourself a kit right now before it runs out. It's a great way to sample fragrances. And these kits are also great with traveling. Like, you can travel with them. You can take the whole box, slip it into a suitcase, or take them out of the box and carry them in a little baggie or something. You can check them in. I'm sorry, not check them in. You can carry on as well, because I have a little baggie of samples from Scent Club kits, or any other samples that I take on a flight with me, and I just take it out and show it to the TSA when I'm going through security, and I've never had any problems. In fact, I've taken more than 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, little atomizers that they go through pretty easily. I can't guarantee you guys will not have a problem, but what I'm trying to get at is these are really easy to travel with, and get yourself the latest Scent Club kit. Before I go, also, we do have some odds and ends mystery boxes in the store as well. If you are looking for some mystery boxes that you weren't able to get, please take advantage of those. The largest one happens to have 2 discovery sets valued at over $75, and I think there were 42 samples in the whole odds and ends box. And then there's a 30 sample version of it, and the 30 sample version of it comes with a 5 sample discovery set and 25 other samples and items. But the 42 one has 2 discovery sets. One has 9 samples in it, and the other one has 5 samples in it, and a few other extra items in addition to all the samples, totaling 42. But in addition to those, there's also a 20 size and a 10 size of the odds and ends boxes. So if you guys missed out on some of the mystery boxes in the past, especially the last one, we do have those samples in the latest odds and ends boxes, but you're gonna have things from previous mystery boxes as well. So if you bought them before and you don't want to duplicate them, just keep that in mind as well. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please list below. Please interact with the video, like it, comment, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.